It's February 7th. Welcome to YesToHellWith.com. I'd like to give you a clear update on what's happening at YesToHellWith.com and more importantly, why it matters. First, for Inner Circle and Patriot members, over the next week or two, I will be sending you several long-form documents. Not to burden you with more reading, many of you have already said that you're moving carefully through what you've received. And that's exactly right. It takes time to understand these concepts. These documents exist for one reason, and that is context. They expand the Liberty Dialogue's framework and expose us to ideas that are rarely discussed, ideas that explain how the system actually functions. These documents are solid, they are foundational, and they will reward serious engagement. Many of you have said something important. For example, that no one else is talking about this. That is not accidental. Most people do not understand presumption or authority, jurisdiction, or status. And because they don't understand the system, they are easily distracted by exotic theories, buzzwords, and guru-driven explanations that sound compelling but miss structure entirely. If we don't understand the language of the actual system, we will always be operating inside someone else's framework or understanding, and never understanding either. Separately, many of you have acquired the SOU for You package and the Liberty Dialogues volumes, and we've already begun private discussions on how to apply them personally and how to replicate the work that we're doing here, but to do it personally in your own life. And I don't say this lightly, but the Liberty Dialogues and their use with AI will change how you see everything. Later today, I have a private meeting where I'll be walking and talking directly with someone into their personal circumstances and applying the Liberty Dialogues in real time, clarifying position, exposure, and other options. That work is happening quietly, deliberately, and effectively. I've also made the full 3-volume Liberty Dialogue series available on jamesbowersjohnson.com and YesToHellWith.com for international readers. The package is currently offered at a 17% discount. Additionally, the 20% discount on the SOU for You package is available for a limited time. I'll let you know when that window closes. Now, this next part matters. I'm beginning a video and written series on freedom. Freedom is one of the most important but misunderstood concepts in America today. Most people who hide behind titles, whether it be teacher, doctor, lawyer, judge, congressman, general, captain, you name it, they are not free thinkers. They are operators inside specific systems, the medical system, the military, school systems, even Congress. They understand their profession, their hierarchy, their procedures, but they have no conception of freedom itself. Now, why would they? They were educated like us inside the systems of their youth, and those systems do not teach freedom. Therefore, they do not understand. They carry that blindness straight into adulthood, and they acquire their own presumptions. That's why we hear cliches. That's why we hear people talking about democracy. That's why we hear slogans instead of substance. And that's why freedom has died. Freedom requires a definition. It requires roots. It requires courage to confront what we've forgotten. That's why at tothepresidentoftheunitedstates.com, you'll find the Declaration of Perpetual and Final Independence. If separation from England was justified back in the 1700s by grievance after grievance, then separation from today's conditions is justified many times over. And only if we understand what freedom actually is will it be effective. So the series on freedom is coming soon. Until then, I encourage you very, very strongly to acquire the SOU for You package. I'm interested in forming a core SOU for You group so that we can deliberately apply the Liberty Dialogues to those who want to seek more solid solutions in your lives which may impact others as well. The Liberty Dialogues will give you a new lens about power, authority, and systems. It restores clarity where confusion once lived. And we need freedom in a fresh lens, a fresh perspective. And as always, may truth reign supreme.